Welcome back to the Mickey Zee podcast. Today, we're diving into an ancient text that still shapes modern politics, business, and conflict, Sun Tzu's The Art of War. And we'll explore how one of its key strategies, divide and conquer, resonates in the United States right now in 2025. Sun Tzu, a Chinese military strategist, wrote The Art of War over 2,500 years ago. His focus wasn't on brute force, but on psychology, deception, and efficiency. His core principles were to know yourself and know your enemy through self-awareness and intelligence gathering. Win without fighting, because the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without battle. Use deception and timing by appearing weak when you're strong, and strike when least expected. Exploit division by breaking alliances, sow confusion, and control the battlefield indirectly. Divide and conquer is not a Sun Tzu phrase, but echoes his ideas. The strategy: weaken an opponent by fragmenting their unity. History shows its use. Romans ruling provinces by playing factions against each other. European colonial powers dividing ethnic and tribal groups. Modern corporations splitting labor or markets to maintain control. Now, let's apply this lens to America. The US today feels like a living experiment in division. Gridlock between parties, but even within parties. Factions fighting over identity, ideology, and loyalty. Media is a splintered landscape where each outlet reinforces its tribe, amplifying mistrust. Our social fabric breeds culture wars around race, gender, climate, technology, and global power. Economically, wealth gaps and class divides growing sharper. From Sun Tzu's perspective, a divided society is a vulnerable one. The battlefield isn't just land or armies, it's information, identity, and perception. Ask the Sun Tzu question: who gains from this? Foreign rivals might see opportunity in America's polarization. Domestic elites may find division useful. Fragmented populations are easier to manage, distract, or pacify. Tech platforms profit when outrage and division fuel engagement. In other words, divide and conquer isn't just a military tactic. It's a political economy. Sun Tzu warns that a fractured army invites defeat. The same logic applies to nations. America's challenge: can it recognize the divisions being exploited? Healing requires another Sun Tzu insight: unity of purpose. Without it, every small conflict becomes a crack that outsiders or insiders can widen. So what can we take away? Sun Tzu told us that wars are won before they're fought, through planning, unity, and clarity of purpose. The US in 2025 stands at a crossroads. Will division be its undoing, or can it rediscover the strength of cohesion? That's the art of war, applied to the art of survival. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Mickey Zee podcast.